It's Sunday. It is 5:14. Well, today's date is also February 18th. So I'm about to finish Rite, and I do plan to wish for Xianyun before her banner ends. But before I do that, I gotta. It's also BS, bro. I want to be able to do the commission plus get rewards. That's like double the rewards, but they don't want to do that for us apparently. So let's get to. All right, let's get started.
You've certainly gotten an early start this morning. Playing games already, are we? Who won this time? You the one buying dim sum again?
Hey, when you put it like that, it makes it sound like I'm always the one losing.
Ah, perfect, you're all here. There's an important commission I need your help with.
Alright, I've got the time. Where are the goods?
Well, it's not just goods this time. I need you to escort a tea merchant and their wares from Chaoying Village to Liyue Harbor. A very important client has requested to meet with him.
Sure. What's this merchant's address?
Well, here.
Oh no, it's his family address. He like, oh crap. Oh no.
If the client's that important, then this must be a very crucial, very pressing commission, right?
Of course, the sooner you complete it, the better. I would advise you to depart as soon as possible.
That's fine by me. Also, I feel like something sketchy is going on here. To the way he's talking, he make him sound sketchy. Almost make it sound like gaming's daddy paid him up to this.
All right. Don't work too hard now, Longjo. We'll set off then.
Mm-hmm. I'm finishing this shit today. So I'm eating something right now, so I can't talk right now. I'm eating something, but I can't talk right now.
You're a bit quiet today, Gaming. Oh, do you want Paimon to tell a story?
We're almost there. I'll take a rain check on that.
Oh no, my guy don't want to talk.
I'll tell you the story of Big Sis Fujin.
Oh, little Mal. I didn't even know he was here. I finished that world quest, that's why I know that nigga.
Hello, you must be the tea merchant heading to Liyue Harbor. We're here to escort you.
Yip Tack. What the freak type of name? Yip Tack?
Dad?
Your daddy look bland as crap. How the hell you come out looking like a damn custom character? Bro, you look like a main character. Your daddy look like an NPC. Honestly, bro. What happened in the next department?
Oh, so you're Gaming's father. It's nice to meet you. Just leave this delivery to him. Trust Paimon, he's got this in the bag. Gaming is super good at what he does.
Paimon, you're gonna need to stop
Everyone
talking.
at the Secure Transport Agency says as much. Even the Ministry of Civil Affairs has nothing but good things to say about him.
Seems like you've made some sort of name for yourself, at least.
The goods are all in order?
Yes, they're all here.
Then let's get going.
This is gonna be a long walk.
A very important client has asked for you by name. You kinda have to come with us. Paimon doesn't know how we would accept explain ourselves if you just didn't show up. Plus, you'd be missing out on a huge money-making opportunity.
I see. I suppose I will have to trouble you all to escort me, then. Let's go.
I gotta see other people's reaction to this when it comes down to this Lance ride. I gotta see it. I'm gonna find and watch it. Where are these niggas at? Oh dang, we done made it all the way here? How? How in the world did these niggas make it from here to here? I don't understand the logic. Okay, it is what it is. No, I'm thinking about maybe I should do some anime reactions.
We've been walking for so long. Is anyone tired? How about we stop and rest for a bit?
I'm fine.
Bro, he gotta pronounce his name.
Gaming, don't you usually have some delicious snacks on you? Come on, bring them out so we can share them.
I'm fine. Thank you.
But the winter melon cake he gave us last time was so delicious. Have you ever tried it before, Mr. Ip?
Paimon.
And this is sad because Paimon, the narrative have put Paimon in a position where she's talking when in a situation where the silence is really thick as fuck. And it makes, and that necessarily, it makes her look bad, but like, it's like, unnecessarily makes her look bad when it's like she just trying to like lighten up this atmosphere because it's pretty fucking bland.
This place looks nice and open. Why don't you all rest here for a second?
Huh? What about you? You're not going to join us?
I'm not tired. I'll keep watch.
Oh, but...
Just let him go.
Okay, we'll just share amongst ourselves then. Did you know, Uncle Ip, that the flavor of these cakes changes depending on...
Halt! Who goes there?
That's before he used it?
It
Okay.
appears that one's movements were overly conspicuous.
Nigga, what the crap? Oh, hold up. This is part of the plan. This is the plan. Okay, let's go.
Enough of your musings. Focus. Focus on the matter at hand. Present your exquisite ornaments at once.
Indeed. Bring them forth readily and without protest.
What do we do?
It seems as if these two are acting alone. It won't be difficult to subdue them, but they might have something else waiting in store for Dad. The best way to keep him safe is... Leave this to me. I'll handle them. Traveler, Paimon, take my dad and the goods away from here.
No, Coming. It's too dangerous.
This is what I do.
Ah, that wink was immaculate.
Thorny foe indeed. Let us depart and seek a target softer in blows and disposition.
No! What? Why? It was getting good, bro. We could have had a 1v2, bro. What? I don't understand.
Don't think I'm gonna let you off so easily.
I can't believe... Oh my goodness, Clapperton in the background.
Let us away.
Them niggas are dashing. What? And I just saw Clapperton in the background. I don't even know how long she been in there. I'm going to have to look back at the video to see.
Coming!
Don't worry, he's a great fighter. Paimon's even seen him take down a dozen or so treasure hoarders all by himself.
But, Coming, If he had just stayed by my side and learned the family trade, he wouldn't have to put himself in such dangerous situations.
I bet without a shadow of a doubt I'm going to come across some of the freaking Genshin CCs who play Genshin back in the story mode at least, he probably gonna say some BS in relation to this line. When it's like, this is no BS to this line. He wouldn't have to put himself in such dangerous situations. AKA, if he just learned family trade, he wouldn't be in BS situations. That's not technically true, because he might get jumped by treasure hoarders in that situation as well.
We just have to trust him.
Whoa,
What's
she was
going
just
on?
there. Where'd she go?
Let's get away from here, in case there are other bandits in the area waiting in ambush.
Claritainer was just... Oh, there she go. Yeah, yep. I saw her in
All
the...
is going to plan.
Her bird form is all neat and all, and Jessica, but I love her human form. I'm gonna wish for her as best as possible.
Okay, we should be good to stop here.
Hey, that's Zhongli.
Xiangli? Oh no, what is he doing here?
Where's that nigga? What? He kiting right now? Okay, this is great.
Good sir, please listen to me. Reel in your line and leave this place as quickly as you can. There are bandits in the area.
Oh, they just gotta go with the plan.
Bandits? Acting in broad daylight?
Yeah, go ahead, go comic.
Oh.
Please.
Ah, I see. It appears many people are catching a chill as of late.
No!
If your throat is bothering you, Paimon, perhaps some tea and rest are in order.
Bro, Paimon didn't do a good job communicating for why. But it's like, we can't really open our mouth and be like, bro, we're doing a plan here. You need to follow with it. It's like, how are you going to communicate that when the dude looking dead at him in the eyes as well?
Nope, no need. Paimon's fine. She just, had some cake stuck in her throat.
He must have figured it out by now. Is he just playing dumb on purpose?
If there are indeed bandits in the area, then we should inform the Millilith at once.
The guard that was escorting us is already on their tail.
Oh? Well, if that's the case...
He has not picked up on it.
Such matters are best left to those with the necessary expertise. Wouldn't you agree?
I suppose you're right. If ordinary people like us got involved, we would only cause more trouble.
Since we find ourselves otherwise unoccupied in this beautiful area, why don't we find a quiet place to relax while we wait for good news?
That would be lovely.
Okay. Okay, I had to go grab something. Okay, where these niggas went? It's hold up. Oh crap.
So, Uncle Ip does have a reason to be worried. After all, Gaming, the guard we mentioned, is his son.
Gaming. The name sounds somewhat familiar. Ah, yes. That is the name of the Usho dancer who has been performing around Liyue Harbor recently, is it not?
Oh, have you seen him perform?
Indeed. I cannot help but admire his skill. He truly encapsulates the spirit of the Suani. Usho dancing has become more well known in Liyue Harbor recently. However, although performers are seeing budding success, they have no doubt had to face many hurdles along the way. Ones not so easily understood by spectators such as ourselves. If you ask me, what truly deserves admiration is perseverance in the face of adversity. That is a rare attribute indeed.
And that's what Gaming's war is with. Is with his perseverance to continue striving for his dream. That is his symbol of war. Why he's a pyro character.
I have heard many of my acquaintances praise Gaming for his kind, selfless, and courageous disposition. To have a child so accomplished and upright, you must be a very proud parent indeed, Uncle Ip.
Seems like Xiangli has decided to skip the formalities.
Well, he's a hard worker. Yes.
You should be sure to tell him you think that when he gets back.
Your son is young yet. It's normal for someone his age to be a bit hot-headed. It's understandable to find talking about such things in person difficult. If there's a particular sentiment you wish to convey, perhaps we could pass it along for you.
No. It wouldn't be right to ask that of you. This thing between us has festered for many years now. In truth, there are some things that simply aren't easy for us to talk through. I've been in the tea business for most of my life, and I always hoped my child would do the same. Otherwise, how would he support himself? Over the past few years, I heard how well he was doing for himself as a guard. How his work was taking him to farther and farther off places. I also heard that he never gave up on wushou dancing. It made me happy. But I was also worried. When you're young, you can handle all that physically taxing work and manual labor. What young person isn't capable of making a living that way? My concern is what happens when you get old. Every time I get to thinking like that, I cannot help but be reinforced in the belief that I was right. That I was right not to give in.
You gotta respect it, because it's good that they shifted the position of where it usually is. Like, oh, can you support yourself? But like, he not even thinking about that the here and now. He think about in the future, bro. If you ain't like, do you have any vast amount of money to put into the savings account for the future? Will you want to like retire and whatnot? Do you? I don't know, bro.
I often regret introducing him to wushou dancing as a kid. If I had known how things would turn out, I would have never taken him to see those performances in the first place.
Bro, I can tell you, that's every parent in the world. Not just every parent, but even people who will end up becoming parents as well. They gonna do the same thing. They gonna see something their child got into that they don't like, and it's gonna cause a division, and then those people gonna become parents, and they gonna see their child do something that they don't like, and it's gonna continue the cycle. It's whatever will be this. There will be no ending to this.
It is only natural for a parent to strive to send their child down the right path. No one would begrudge you that sentiment, Uncle Ip. You need not worry.
You seem quite young, Mr. Zhongli. Yet you speak with such wisdom. Perhaps I have misjudged your age.
Your words are too kind. Truth be told, one of my old friends has several grown daughters.
You know, you talk about Mother Bird. Shoot, I'm trying to get up in them feathers myself.
Rather than fretting about their future, however, she prefers to let them find their own way.
Then she's more easygoing than I could ever be. I fear I lack such an open mind.
Granted, she is more easygoing, but she is very strict. And not only that, each one of her children are in a very special situation, right? She's an inhuman being. One of them is half human, half adaptive. Other one is human. The final one is also human as well. So it's like, you got a lot of things she's dealing with. But like, she can easily move on with life and whatnot and teach the way she teaches. So it's like pretty easy going for her, honestly.
I meant to say earlier, there is no need to be so polite. Feel free to call me by my name, Iptak.
Sure.
Iptak.
So, do you also think I fret too much, Mr. Zhongli?
That's not exactly what I was hoping to convey. Only a fool would ask a parent not to worry about their child. But think of it this way. Raising a child is not unlike flying a kite. Hold the string too tight, and it can no longer soar. As my friend once said, if your children are aiming for the stars, clipping their wings will only cause them to come crashing down. You need to let out the line for a kite to soar.
It seems I was too stuck in my ways.
You need not reproach your heart for caring. You simply need to loosen your hold a little. Indeed, with such a big heart, why not allocate the time you usually spend worrying about Gaming to the pursuit of other things, like going for a stroll, drinking tea, or taking in the scenery? You never know what surprises could be in store. Things can change in the blink of an eye.
My bad. I think I'm looking there. Yep, I knew it. I'm looking at a freaking crane over there glitching through the system. But anyway, I was about to say something real quick. I was about to say something, but I can't remember what I was about to say. Dang. It's like the only reason he worried, he don't want his son to be a broke nigga on the street doing all this dancing crap. Cause it's like, bro, in real life, like them niggas who do dance class and all that crap, not every last one of them is not going down the path of success. Some of them gonna quit that crap immediately. Others, they gonna keep going till it breaks them. And only like 1% is gonna be successful. Let's be honest.
The blink of an eye, you say? Do things change so quickly?
Yeah, they do.
Children grow up in quite the same way, do they not? Day after day, year after year, sometimes in the blink of an eye, but always when you least expect it. As a father, I'm sure you know that best.
Yes, you can say that again. 1 second, Gaming was a kid. The next thing I knew, he was ready to
Xianyun certainly has a way with words.
No, I pressed the X button by mistake. He was gonna finish his line, but I read it already. But I pressed the X by my mistake because I just realized what I was about to say. I was meant to say square. This is what I remembered I was gonna say. It's like he's talking about they're saying that he as the dad is holding too much tight grip on his son because his son want to do this, dancing thing, right? But the thing is, his son is already doing that. So I don't understand what this tight string is when his son has already left the house. He lives on his own. He does the dancing thing while doing the bodyguard thing. Granted, the bodyguard thing earns more money in comparison, but like he gets to do his dancing thing, and it's becoming more popular in Liyue Harbor. So it's like you can't really say the dad is holding a leash on his son when his son don't even live under his roof no more.
Oh, Gaming is back. Hey, Gaming, we're over here.
Dad, Traveler, Paimon. Good, you're all here. Oh, and Mr. Zhongli from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor? You're here too?
A fated meeting indeed. We were just enjoying some pleasant conversation.
Is everything resolved?
Well, you could say that.
What does that mean?
Traveler, Paimon, come with me. I need to talk to you.
Oh, okay.
I'll come right out and say it. Those two bandits, you sent them, didn't you?
So that's how we're starting off?
Can't look me in the eye, huh? Guess I'm right then.
Okay, but how did you know?
At first, their mannerisms seemed a bit stilted. But once I got close, it was obvious that they possessed great skills. I was right on their tail, and it should have taken only a few steps to catch up to them, yet somehow, I was never able to close that distance. People with that level of skill would have gone about things differently from the start, like sneaking up on us while we were distracted. Unless, of course, their real motive was to lure me away from the group all along.
Wow, you're pretty quick on the uptake.
Oh no, he using his detective skills to figure out the bullshit going on.
I just have a lot of experience. I've dealt with many a ruthless bandit in my time, but I've never seen ones like them. In the end, I told them they would make good guards if they ever wanted to get back on the straight and narrow, and that they could hang out with me in Liyue Harbor anytime.
little too good at making friends?
I'm guessing you guys were trying to help resolve things between my dad and me?
Yeah.
I appreciate it, I really do. But this conflict between us has been going on for a long time. Even if those two were real bandits, and I was able to subdue them and show him what I was capable of, it wouldn't change anything. You've seen the way he talks to me.
It's not like that at all! Your dad really cares about you. You should see the way he talks about you when you're not around.
Yeah, your daddy don't like talk to you in some negative light, like he's a what dog shit son. It's like he's not even talking like that. Honestly, he's talking in favor of you, but he's worried about your future. Here.
Zhongli was talking things through with him, and he nearly agreed to let it go. You don't believe us?
He won't let it go. He can say as much as he wants to other people, but he won't talk to me. I'm certain of it.
And you? We talked to him?
You told us you wanted to prove yourself to your dad. Why don't you tell him about all the hard work you've done these past few years?
Will that even do anything? I'm not sure talking is enough.
You won't know unless you try. Just like how you won't know if something is delicious unless you taste it. Listen to us. It's time to put these people skills to good use. You can make friends with anyone, so why not your dad?
Good luck. Good luck. We'll be rooting for you.
I'll do my best.
You are very knowledgeable, Mr. Zhongli. I'm impressed. Despite my being in the tea industry for several decades, it seems I still have much to learn about the art of tea tasting.
You flatter me. It was nothing but a few humble musings.
How much tea have you drank since we've been gone?
It's not like it was alcohol.
Ipdak and I have found many a common interest. Our friendship, much like a cup of tea, seems to grow stronger the longer it has to steep.
Well said, Mr. Zhongli. Gaming, Mr. Zhongli is very knowledgeable. You should take the opportunity to learn from people like him when you're in the city.
Huh? Oh, of course.
Ahem. Zhongli?
I have very much enjoyed our conversation, Ipdak. But I, unfortunately, have some unfinished funeral parlor business to attend to.
Oh, I hope I didn't keep you. My apologies for taking up so much of your time, Mr. Zhongli. No need to stay on my account. When you're less busy, let's find a time to meet. I'll treat you to dim sum.
It would be an honor.
We'll see you off, Zhongli. You two have a nice chat, all right?
All right, let's move it. Oh, we're talking to Zhongli.
Thanks for helping us talk things through with Uncle Ip. Good thing you were able to pick up on what we were putting down.
I have been around the both of you for some time now. You could say I have a certain level of expertise in that regard. As for my role in the conversation, think nothing of it. I hardly did anything noteworthy.
You never change, do you? Why did you have us walk all this way? Paimon thought we just had to go far enough to be out of earshot.
A friend approaches.
Hello.
Oh, snap.
Joe, you're here too?
I've been here the whole time.
What you do, nigga? Okay, so he was...
Ghostly kite. Could that elusive Director Hu be coming to Wangshu Inn once again? What is she doing here? I suppose it matters not. Given her relationship with Rex, well, Zhongli, I might as well go pay my respects.
Oh, he misunderstood the situation.
It's you. I thought you were Director Who.
Please do not tell me this nigga about to talk to him in his mind.
Ah, your arrival is most fortuitous. Do you want to try out this new gadget?
He was like, hey, yo, bloodstained warrior, you want to come fly a kite with me?
The addition of the power source makes the takeoff more stable. It's just that...
He seems quite immersed in the study of this device.
I fear it's almost too stable. It completely negates the pleasure of seeing one's kite sway with the wind. It's a bit of a shame. In truth, I'm here because Director Who dispatched me to purchase some items in preparation for Lantern Rite.
Okay.
I see. Much like she does every year. Much like she'll do next year, I would imagine.
Are we just gonna sit here and...
Wrong? Or has she once again sent you out to buy, what is it, sesame oil or something?
While we're on the subject, I do wonder why she is so obsessed with using sesame oil in the preparation of mixed vegetable dishes for Lantern Rite. A recommendation from Xiangling, perhaps. What do you think, Xiao?
This nigga ain't got nothing to talk about. Let's be honest. Zhao sits around all day, going around slaying Hilichos whenever chance he gets, or fighting Ruin Guards and whenever chance he gets, or he just doing nothing for days on end, my guy. Probably eat some salmon tap, some tofu while he at it. And then, like, my guy was just sitting in the tree doing absolutely nothing before he even talked to you. This nigga ain't got... This nigga need to go make some more friends for real.
I've only met Director Who a few times. I'm hardly the best person to ask.
And you don't eat either.
Ah, and is that not a sign that you should visit Wangsheng Funeral Parlor more often? It wouldn't hurt to grace the parlor with your presence now and again, when you are otherwise unoccupied.
Okay, the conversation moving smoothly. It's not about to be a dead, silent conversation of awkwardness. They can conversate. And let's be honest, this nigga need to go talk to people. He want to be on his loner emo boy stuff. It's like, oh, don't come near me, bro. Woo. Oh my goodness, I'm freaking cracking myself up thinking about it. But like, this nigga Zhao need to go talk to more people. Last Lantern Rite, at least he was talking to some people. This nigga need to go make some friends for real.
This one here is a traditional kite, one without any equipped mechanical device. Director Who tasked me with studying the differences between the two to determine which one is of greater merit. Many hands make light work. Perhaps you could test out the other kite for me?
All right. I have made my comparisons. If speed is what you're after, the mechanical kite is the better choice.
Wonderful. I shall pass that information along to Director Who. I'll leave these two kites with you. Perhaps you can find a few friends with which to partake in the activity. You might find it to be an enjoyable use of your time.
Oh, wait. Who enjoys kite flying?
Well, I would imagine someone of your talent and wisdom is more than capable of finding out.
So, you were testing out the kites for Hu Tao and even roped Xiao into doing it for you? Paimon didn't ask earlier because the situation was, awkward.
I would hardly say I roped Xiao into anything. I simply sought the help of a friend. Besides, we did the testing together.
Seems like our pool of competitors is growing.
The conversation is not an important thing right now.
Do you like kite flying, Xiao?
I suppose I neither like nor dislike it. Although, watching a kite gradually ascend into the sky does bring me a certain peace of mind. Perhaps they're a bit like Xiao lanterns in that way.
Kite flying is also a pleasant form of relaxation.
Have you ever thought about making a kite, Xiao? Cloud Retainer taught us how. We can teach you if you want.
There's no need. Menogias was the only Yaksha among us who had an interest in matters of ornamentation and design.
Oh, so he the one who made your outfit, right?
When Lantern Rite is over, come find me near Pervasi's temple if you have the time.
Sure.
It's getting late. I should go inform Director Hu of our findings.
How's she been, by the way? Be sure to say hi to her for us.
The last time I spoke to her, she mentioned that she would be visiting Xianyun village in a few days. If you have the time, perhaps you could also make the trip. If you happen to run into her, you can pass along your regards in person.
We'll keep that in mind. Take care, Xiangli. See you later.
See you next time.
Oh, these niggas ain't talk a word.
Dad.
Oh.
You can go first.
I don't have anything to say.
Then I'll go. I still don't want to leave Liyue Harbor.
Oh. I can't say I support that decision, but... Hey, let me finish before you get all worked up.
Probably.
Sit, Shenhe, sit.
Oh.
You must be tired from your journey. Shall I pour you a cup of tea, or would you prefer something else to drink?
No need. I'm not tired. They're gone, Master.
Perfect. The time is nigh for us to make an appearance. Do you remember the plan when recounted to you?
Yes, Master. We aim to give them a demonstration of familial love.
Oh.
So
Wait.
I'll have whatever you are having.
Really? Are we using Shenhe instead of Ganyu? Or better yet, not even just Ganyu. Why not Shuyu? I feel like Shuyu would be a better example. Right? Like granted, all three of them is a good choice to use for this plan piece right here. All three of them are a good piece, right? But it feels like using Shuyu would be better. Hold up. I don't see Shenhe being a good example though, because Shenhe ain't got no life aspiration or dreams of her own anyway. So it's like, can't really use her as a good example, nor could you use Ganyu, because Ganyu's not even a good example, because she don't have dream aspirations either, from what I understand. It's like if we had used a Pyro character from Liyue, maybe this would work, but this is not working. I don't see how this is gonna work. I really don't.
All right.
What are Auntie Xianyun and Shenhe doing here? Just how many people are involved in this scheme? I suppose all I can do is just take a seat and see what happens.
Perfect. I just so happened to have bought some Sunglow tea recently. It's quite the delectable variety.
It sounds like she's faking it so freaking hard. It's not even funny, bro. No, it is funny. But like, it sounds like she really faking all the crap she's talking out her lip right now.
Or it would be if one has not been forced to drink it every day in the hopes of whittling down one's considerable stash. One has more than had one's fill already.
Oh, okay. So she's had this type of tea already, and she's so tired of the same flavor every day. That's what happens when you sitting in a bowl all day with the same flavor, or your house, your recently new house you got. But nonetheless, continue.
Oh, forget it. Such thoughts detract from the present need to keep up the conversation. Has work been busy during the holiday season? Do you need my help with anything?
Drunk guests can sometimes cause trouble, but I deal with them as you taught me, by pinning their heads against the table.
Okay, that's a little extreme, but okay. I'm pretty sure she never taught you to fight drunkards and slam them niggas to the table, but okay. He like, what, nigga?
Are Auntie Xianyun and Shenhe serious right now?
Oh dear. While one was busy orchestrating this act, one seems to have forgotten about Shenhe's various eccentricities.
AKA her personality disorder.
What I meant to ask was, have you made any new friends? We live so far from each other. It would be a great comfort to me to know you were surrounded by good companions.
You already know of my past circumstances.
Oh,
Recently, I've been conversing with Guoba in the kitchen at night. Guoba can't talk, but his companionship is a comfort.
The poor child. Her one friend can't even talk.
no, the plan is not going good. The plan is falling apart. Why she had to break up Guoba? You got other niggas to talk about. Xing Shou, Shang Ling, Hu Tao, who else? Xianyun, Zhao, Ganyu. It's like, nigga, you got a list of leeway niggas to talk about. What's going on? Yoon Jin even?
I guess maybe Gaming is not doing so bad after all. Perhaps I've been too hard on him.
Okay, never mind. It seems like the plan is working better than what we expected. But let's continue.
Let's move on, shall we? Do you have any plans for today, Shenhe? How about we do something fun?
That sounds about right. Take her to do something fun, and perhaps she'll loosen up a bit.
Like we used to do when we would carry stones up and down the mountain from dawn until dusk, picking herbs to eat for dinner along the way. If that is what you ask of me, then that is what I shall do.
Oh my god, this is why she was a bad choice, my guy. It should have been Ganyu. But even Ganyu seemed like it was a bad choice for her too, because she might act the same way. Oh my goodness gracious. You trained this girl as a warrior first. That was some carrying stones up and down the mountains from dawn till dusk, nigga. Talk about a training regiment. Shoot, make you the strongest person around.
Dad, here. Have
You're
some
like,
tea.
what?
Or no, wait. Let's not have any just yet.
Yeah. I simply can't listen to that any longer. Coming. I'd like to finish what I was trying to say before.
Okay.
I don't support your decision to stay in Liyue Harbor, because living there is too hard on you. If you come home, there will be people to help you. I'm not saying we have to live under the same roof. I know our personalities are too similar to avoid butting heads. But you'll have your entire family around you. Your aunts, uncles, they'll all do whatever they can to help. You could get a less taxing job, and we could grab dim sum together from time to time.
Huh. I didn't know dim sum was such an important affair, Master.
Shh. Shh. Just think about it, okay? You don't have to decide now.
I gotta get Xianyun even more now. I'm loving her facial expression. She just looks so gorgeous.
Dad really has changed a lot. He would never have said these things to me before. But
He can't.
Thank you, Dad.
It's been long enough, don't you think? Oh, Paimon sure hopes they've made up by now.
They have... Not really.
Oh, they're drinking tea in silence. That's not a good sign. Did Xianyun's plan not work after all? Hey, you two! Paimon's sorry we were gone for so long. We got to chatting with some friends and didn't realize how much time had passed.
Perfect timing, actually. We seem to be just about done here.
Yep, let's go. I'll get the bags.
Gaming has grown a lot taller, hasn't he?
I'm glad they didn't go with the usual trope that this type of trope does, where it's like, oh, the parent is in support of the son's decisions, XYZ, and that's why they got beef. And it's just blank statement like that, and now the child has to prove them wrong, XYZ.
Master, did I say something wrong earlier? I tried to go along with your questions, but when I saw how you and that man reacted, I started to wonder.
Not at all. Certain unforeseen variables may have presented themselves along the way, but the outcome proved favorable. The plan was a success.
Then I helped?
Naturally. Your purity of spirit is one of your greatest strengths, Shenhe. You need not change who you are.
Let's get it. Hold on, let me. She's such a bad bitch. Oh my goodness. Like she is one of the sexiest female characters in this whole game, and she's the only one with the ponytail. Okay, that's not true. Freaking, what's her face? Ayaka has a ponytail. I forgot. I was about to say something that was dumb as fuck. Which way should I go about it? Oh, this is closer, so. Act 3 almost done. I'm gonna finish Act 4 as well.
You must be Mr. Ip! Thank you for coming all this way. My name is Charlotte, and I'm a reporter from Fontaine. You can find me writing for the Steambird. I invited you here not just to purchase your fine tea, but also with the hope that you might be willing to sit down for a short interview. What do you say?
An interview? To advertise my teas?
I suppose you could think of it that way. We Fontainians are big tea drinkers too.
The Fontaine Market. Then I'll need some time to adequately prepare. Perhaps we could sit down and discuss the questions you intend to ask in advance.
Of course, of course! Please follow me.
Is this person also involved in your plan?
What do you think? She's the very important client.
And here, I thought I had lots of connections. I suppose I've been humbled. You sure know all kinds of cool and important people.
Over here! Yoo-hoo! Over here!
Huh? What? Auntie Xianyun?
She probably wants to talk about the next phase of the plan. Let's go while your dad is still distracted.
I take it that all is going well?
Don't worry, Xianyun. Everything is going according to plan.
I knew it. I knew that was all an act earlier. Auntie Xianyun is really something. She was so determined to help me. She didn't even care about making herself and Shenhe appear foolish in front of my family. She truly knows how to look out for others. I still have a lot to learn.
As for the next step...
Oh no!
What's wrong, Gamin?
Don't tell me you're the ones footing the bill for all that tea. I can't let you do that.
Fret not. Reimbursements will be made.
Exactly. Think of it more as an investment, as Ningguang would say. We pulled together the Mora so that Charlotte could place the order. She's gonna bring it back to the Steambird as a gift, as well as a sample of the regional specialty. Fontainians will probably fall in love with your dad's tea as soon as they lay their eyes on Charlotte's article. And once all the money from the new orders begin to roll in, getting our Mora back will be a piece of cake.
Oh, okay. Business-related matters always seem to go over my head, but I refuse to let you all lose Mora on my behalf. I'll pay you back right now.
We can talk about such matters at a later date. There are more important matters for you to consider at the moment, are there not?
Yes. I've been thinking about it the whole way here. I have an idea, but I'd hate to cause even more trouble for all of you.
That is for us to decide.
Yeah, we're all friends here. Plus, we wouldn't be here if we didn't want to help, right? Just tell us about this idea of yours.
Okay. So, it's like this.
those things we talked about, but we also still have the kite flying competition. Since Xiao already tested out those kites for us, why don't we also go buy one of those mechanical thingamabobs or whatever they're called? We can attach it to our kite.
No problem.
Welcome back. I see you returned from your trip. I really do have to thank you for all your help from before. Thanks to you, my daughter was able to build a kite with her grandmother that very same day. She even wrote a long letter telling me how much she loved it.
Oh, you should really be thanking Gaming, not us.
I'll be sure to. And are you here to buy a kite? Please, take your pick.
Oh, we already have a kite. We wanted to buy one of those, device thingies from Fontaine. Do you sell them separately?
Yes. Here you go. Please, take it, free of charge. The directions are in the box. It's not hard to install at all.
It doesn't feel right for us to just take it.
Well, nor would it feel right for me to take your Mora. Good luck in the kite flying competition. I'll be rooting for you.
All right then, thank you. Phew, it's done. Let's get down to business.
Oh, nighttime now.
Looks like we finished everything we needed to do. Let's find a good place and put this thing into the sky.
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
Oh, there you go. Oh, let's go.
Chi-Chi, we're almost there.
Okay.
I'm loving what I'm seeing right now.
Come here, allow me.
They come dressed like bad bitches to the festival, bro. Niggas want to come to the function too. Let me come in here. Uh-oh. Something crazy about to go down.
Huh? What's going on?
Did something happen? What should we do? Oh, should we get the Millilith?
Who disrupting the function? Oh, never mind. Oh, this is the performance. It's he dancing on the water, boy. Oh yeah, this about to be a famous lantern ride this year. How can he walk on water anyway? Unless that's a platform in the water. Oh yeah, my boy cooking. I can't believe he's having his moment in Act 3 of all acts. Oh, he's getting in it. Oh my goodness gracious. He hopping on shit, nigga? What? This is crazy. What is he doing? Her fine ass. Oh nah, he getting active in here. Oh, that's tough. And now time for them to release the lanterns. Who's taking a Oh, Charlotte taking that picture.
Have I taken that many pictures already? I need to load more film.
Ah, it's tough. Where my Paimon kite at? They go. Oh, I'm about to say. Uh-oh. There's a strong wind going. What's going on? What happened to the wind?
The wind.
Oh, thank God.
Oh my gosh.
Mommy, I want a big kite like that too. Do you see that kite way out in front? It's so beautiful.
Happy Lantern Rite. Happy Lantern Rite.
Yeah, boy, get over there and go fly that kite. That was great. I appreciate it. Now, what the freak Act 4 gonna be? That's the real question here.
Yaming's performance was so cool, Paimon almost wanted to join in. You saw that, right, Traveler? Let's go find him. Oh, he's over there, talking to his dad.
First, let's take a look at something real quick. Cause I know we're in Act 3. This is still Act 3. I'm not stupid. We're in Act 3 right now. Yeah, we're still in Act 3. What the F is Act 4 gonna be? This is gonna be talking about Mogius. If we get lore about Mogius, that Geo freaking nigga in this quest, it's gonna make me look at Cappuccino even more suspiciously. Let's continue. I'm getting this done today. It's already 6:12.
I think I'll head off now, if that's okay.
Thank you, little girl. Do you want us to walk you back?
No need. Master is waiting for me right over there.
Shu, you so freaking adorable.
Son. I suppose I'll go first this time.
Okay.
Your performance. I've seen many wuxia dances in my time, but I've got to admit, what you pulled off there was breathtaking.
Wow. I never thought I'd live to hear you say that.
You're serious about doing this professionally?
Absolutely. I know it'll be difficult, but...
Then it doesn't matter. What I mean to say is, of course it'll be difficult. But if that's your decision, if that's your dream, then it doesn't matter how difficult it is. As long as you put in the work, then any obstacle can be overcome in time. Really, when I was young, I also... Actually, how about we save that story of my past for another time? All I really want to say is, I've changed my mind. And much like this kite, you also deserve to soar to new heights.
Dad.
Son.
Son? Haven't heard that in a while.
I bet you're wondering what's gotten into me saying all this.
Well, a little bit, yeah.
Anyway, I know I've never found the chance to say this before, but to me, Gaming, you've always been a great kid. All right, that's everything I've got. Did you have something you wanted to say, or...
Seeing the two of them talk things through like this really gives Paimon a sense of accomplishment.
Yep, it was all because of you. Give yourself a pat on the back.
Now go. Over there. Your friends are still waiting for you.
Huh? But you came all this way.
I'll be staying in Liyue Harbor for a bit longer. When you have time, we can grab dim sum together. Your treat, right?
Yeah, because your daddy don't want to pay that, buddy.
Dad, honestly.
Go.
Okay, then I'm off. See you soon.
That's quite the smile you've got there, Gaming.
Really?
It's nothing to be embarrassed about.
Is there anything else you like to do?
I'd like to find and thank Auntie Xianyun, as well as everyone else who's helped me out. If everyone has time, maybe we could all get together and go fly a kite.
Inactivities.
Oh, Paimon almost forgot! Didn't Zhongli say Hu Tao was also planning on spending some time in Xianyun Village? We didn't have anything else to do today, right? Why don't we go have a look around? Maybe we'll run into her.
No! I dropped something. Oh my god, this video is so bad. My bad. I'm looking at a video right now. Wow, I'm playing this. It's fucking making me cringe, bro. I'm cringing. So freaking hard right now. Not even funny.
The mountain air is so refreshing. It makes Paimon feel like she could float around all day and never get tired. Cream! Gummies! Fuel fruit! Huh? Did you hear that? Sunshine! Blue skies! Good vibes!
That's Charlotte.
Right? So Paimon wasn't just hearing things. That voice sounds really familiar. Well, we've got the time. Why don't we go check it out?
Whoa, hold up. These two bad bitches here, what?
Ah, well, if it isn't my dear partners. See, I told you that something good was going to happen during our travels today. I have to say, sometimes the Steambird's astrology column is spot on.
It's just your lucky day.
Are you guys also here to catch the festivities? Oh, and that reminds me. Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite.
And you too.
Happy Lantern Rite to you too! Wait, if you're here for Lantern Rite, then what are you doing on top of this deserted mountain? And that voice we heard, that was you, right, Navia?
Oh, impressive. You could tell it was me from that far away. You've got good ears.
That or your voice is just really loud.
Well, of course it is. After all, I'm a boss.
Indeed. I suppose it's an asset.
Sure is! Having a loud voice is a handy tool when it comes to communication. Wait. That wasn't even Paimon's point. Paimon just wants to know why you two were shouting from the top of this deserted mountain. There was something about almonds, maybe? And buell fruit? Ooh, is it some sort of secret code?
No, it's not a code. The words are meaningless.
Perhaps, but the act of shouting was very meaningful indeed. That's just what mountain climbers do, right? After all the hard work it takes to make it to the top, as you stand on the summit looking out at the vast scenery, it's not easy to resist the urge to release those emotions.
I see, so this is what you were shouting matters.
Exactly. You get me, partner. I was afraid that it would cause a disturbance, so I asked the locals around here, and they said it was fine. Apparently most hikers like to shout when they get to the top, so the locals are used to it by now. So, you see, it's not just me. I guess everyone shouts from the top of a mountain at some point in their life.
Speak for yourself.
When you're stressed, don't you ever just get the urge to do something for no reason?
Not really. If I ever get stressed, I just go hunting.
Or kill niggas for real.
Oh, that's a pretty good way to relieve stress.
What I choose to hunt depends on my mood.
Huh?
Anyway, why don't you two give it a try? Shout anything you want. It's a real stress reliever.
As long as Paimon has clothes on her back and food in her belly, Paimon doesn't think there's any stress that needs relieving.
And I prefer to keep things bottled up.
Oh, I bet you guys are just too embarrassed to let loose. No need to be shy. Even Farina was shouting from the top of this mountain earlier.
Who? Hold on. I gotta pause my video I'm also listening to. I gotta put full headphones in now. Farina is where?
Huh? Did Paimon hear that right? Farina's also here? In Xianyun Village?
Believe in your ears. It is indeed as you heard. Actually, the reason we climbed this mountain in the first place was also because we heard the sound of shouting.
Yes, we could just about make out someone yelling things like, "Help me!" and "What should I do?" So we hurried up here to check it out. And what do you know? Miss Farina was standing right there, all red in the face. She practically sprinted back down the mountain the minute she saw us.
Ah, that reminds me. I believe what she actually said was, "So help me, I will figure out what I should do about this script."
So,
You could actually hear what she was saying? Why didn't you say so earlier? I thought someone was really in trouble.
Okay.
I figured we would come check out the situation either way. Why not let her keep some privacy?
Oh, seems like you caught Farina in the middle of some stress relief as well. She probably would have never thought. No, she definitely would have never thought she would run into anyone she knew all the way out here.
Was she alone?
I think so. We ran into Nervalet on the way here as well, but he was already on his way back, so they probably weren't together.
What? Nervalet was here too?
So many people from Fontaine.
What was he doing here? It couldn't have been for vacation.
I think it just might have been, actually. But apparently he only stayed for half a day before heading back. He's a very busy man.
No, what he wanted to run the fade with Zhong Li. That's what he wanted. He wanted to get the smoke. He was like, hey, yo, Geo nigga, get over here. I got a hydro pump ready for your ass.
Neuvillette is not the type to take much time off. Taking even a half day for himself is already a huge step in the right direction.
Didn't Charlotte publish an article on the Liyue tea industry recently? Maybe he was inspired to come buy some tea after reading that article. You know, just like you were.
My situation is completely different. I'm here because I was asked to accompany you. The tea purchase is simply an added bonus of this location.
She lying.
You Fontainians and your tea drinking.
Oh, it's not for me. I lost a bet with Ridesley, and now I have to buy him something.
Oh, actually, that's very interesting. The pit of tea location from Liyue on the border of Fontaine. And now you gotta go buy this nigga some new tea?
It was just a spur-of-the-moment sort of bet. Ridesley gets really invested in that sort of thing, but he couldn't care less about what he wins in the end. You could give him mint plants that you plucked from the side of the road, and he wouldn't even mind.
Mint picker. I can't help but laugh at that. That is freaking hilarious.
If only he was that easygoing when it came to talking business. In any case, I'm pretty sure the tea you bought is this region's specialty. What is it called again? Nervalet even mentioned it earlier.
Songlu tea?
Yes, that's the one.
You didn't really buy 10 boxes, did you?
Please, do I look like someone who would fall for that sort of marketing trap?
Thank God.
That reminds me. You guys said you only came up here because you heard my voice, right? I hope it didn't put you out. You must have had other plans for the day.
Oh, that's right. Who tell? A few days ago, we heard that a friend was going to be in Xianyun village, so we decided to come and see if we could run into her.
Oh dear. We've been chatting for quite some time. I'm sorry for keeping you.
No harm done.
That's good.
We should probably head out and look for Hu Tao.
No need to stay on our account. We just got up here, so we're gonna stay around for a little longer.
Go and meet your friend. We can meet up in Xianyun village later.
Sounds reasonable to me.
Sounds good. We're gonna head down the mountain then. See you later!
Time is it?
What do I have to do to get you to yell from the top of this mountain? Name your price.
You really want to hear it that bad, huh?
I'm just curious is all. I have a feeling you'll say something amazing.
I will pass. I prefer to let actions speak louder than words.
But I can't wait for Chlorine finally get on the stage, damn it. She got this whole skirt piece with the freaking pantyhose stuff going on right now. I'm fucking with it heavy. Cause my girl Chef Rose got the same thing going on, and I fuck with it heavy as well. Shit, her financing to hurry up. The fact that it's probably gonna take all the way till 4.8 before Chlorine might come along is BS as a mother effer. All new characters that they're releasing in 4.0 version should be coming out each patch after each patch.
Xianyun
Honestly.
village is known for its tea. But you know what else they have with tea? That's right, dim sum! Didn't Gaming say something about dim sum being eaten in the morning? Oh, Paimon wonders if we can still get some at this time of day.
Afternoon tea might be more appropriate at this point.
Oh, well that's fine too. Paimon doesn't care what kind of tea it is as long as it comes with some tasty snacks. Now, let's see what kind of yummy things we can find around here. Paimon's not seeing things, is she? Is that Farino standing between Zhongli and Hu Tao?
Just based on that, I'd say so.
Wonder what they're talking about. Zhongli knows a lot of stuff. Maybe he's telling Farina about Xianyun Village. Oh, or maybe Hu Tao is trying to rope Farina into being one of her clients.
Want to make a bet?
Hey, this isn't the Fortress of Meropide.
That don't matter.
But Paimon could be convinced for the right price. Let's say loser buys the winner 3 huge bowls of seafood kanji. Since Zhongli is there, Paimon bets things are pretty tame. It's decided then. Paimon votes for tour guide Zhongli.
Then I vote for hustler Hu Tao.
All right, no time to waste. Let's go see who's right. Great, now Paimon's shouting too.
Oh, well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes? Seems like our luck just keeps on growing.
My favorite girl. One of the best girls.
We were able to meet you both without prior arrangement. Must mean that this is quite the serendipitous meeting indeed.
Huh? Oh, so both of you are acquainted with the Traveler and Paimon then?
Yeah, because I've saved their nation just as much as I've saved yours too. Yes. Shoot, do we want to list off the criteria? Shoot, I'm not about to get back in that rabbit hole about the whole thing about Farina's story quest. I'm not about to get back into that again. Gotta keep my head level. Let's continue.
Looks like someone's learned a thing or two from Zhongli.
I must admit, I am a bit surprised to see you here, Traveler.
Oh, why?
But seeing as you're a hero who's been all over Teyvat, it makes sense that you would be well-traveled and well-connected.
Duh.
Since we have found ourselves in each other's company within this fertile land, allow me to take this opportunity to wish you a happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite. And I love the fact to see that you traveled from your home all the way to another nation. Good for you, Farina.
It appears you have been to Fontaine then. Given your proclivity to spread good deeds wherever you go, it's no surprise that you would make the acquaintance of a celebrity as illustrious and celebrated as Miss Farina.
That's quite high praise. What I mean to say is, you flatter me, Mr. Zhongli. Although I've built up a certain following within Fontaine, it is no reflection of strength or wisdom. I stand before you right now as nothing more than an ordinary traveler in search of beautiful scenery and creative inspiration. There is definitely more to Mr. Zhongli than meets the eye. I could tell as much from our conversation earlier.
Your godly senses are tingling. The remaining fragments of your godliness is allowing you to sense the bullshit that he got going on. That's what it is.
Given his breadth of knowledge on both academic and worldly matters, there's no way he hasn't heard about what happened in Fontaine. Is he just feigning ignorance for my benefit?
No. You're no common tourist. I simply won't have you talk about yourself that way.
Huh? Does that mean Hu Tao also knows?
I'm actually glad we're using other characters who's not the Traveler, so people can get off the Traveler's dick about how they engage with Farina when damn near everyone else gonna have similar ways to engage with her as well.
You may not have heard, friends, but...
Miss Hu Tao...
Miss Farina is now one of my esteemed clients.
Yep.
Did you hear that, Paimon? She's Hu Tao's esteemed client.
Okay, you win.
Got my money.
Guess Paimon will have to break into the hidden stash at the bottom of her shoe.
What?
What's this about winning something?
Don't tell me. You two were placing bets on us?
It was Paimon's bet. Nuh-uh. Yes, it was.
I just saw you guys standing on the side of the road and couldn't help but take guesses as to what you were talking about.
Oh, I see. That means you, my friend, must have guessed that I was trying to promote my business to Miss Farina.
Well, you know me.
That I do, my friend. What was Paimon's guess then?
Paimon thought Zhongli was showing the newbie around.
By newbie, you mean me, right?
Yes. I don't know why are you taking that in such a defensive manner. You are a newbie. Have you been to Leeway before? What you getting an attitude about? This is okay. This is one of like the minor problems when it comes down to Farina. She takes anything someone says, well, especially if it's not in like what I can't even say. It just seems like she's just being emotional for the sake of being emotional. I can't really even pinpoint it. Like Farina is getting upset because Paimon called her a newbie. Is that not what you are? This is the first time you've been to Leeway, right? What are you getting tight about?
If that's the case, then Paimon's guess was also correct.
Let's go.
Oh, that's right. Mr. Zhongli was telling me about some great sightseeing spots in the area.
So that means Paimon was not off the mark. What you got an attitude about, Farina?
You see? Paimon was right too. Since both of our guesses were right, there can't be a winner or a loser.
Fine, keep your secret stash then.
Hey, don't be upset, traveler.
The fact that she keep money in the bottom of her shoes is crazy.
You buy Paimonable and Paimon will also buy youable.
That's fair. Also, it is hilarious that, I'm gonna say it again, it is hilarious that Paimon keeps money at the bottom of her shoes, which it makes sense since she never walks at all. She just floats, so she probably just been stuffing more back in there.
As for the third bowl...
Since I was the subject of the bet, perhaps it should go to me? You know, as a congratulations for the huge deal I just struck.
I'll buy you a bowl anytime you want.
I was just joking. Anyway, I should be the one treating you. The funeral parlor is about to bring in quite the sum after all.
Excuse you? What that supposed to mean?
Paimon almost forgot to ask about the most important question. Something happen recently, Farina?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you know, with you enlisting the services of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor and all.
Oh, well, yes.
What happened?
Really? Oh no. Paimon is so sorry for your loss. Although Paimon may have not known the person, please accept Paimon's deepest...
Whoa, it's not like that, Paimon.
Huh? But Paimon just thought, since you hired the services of a funeral parlor and all... Hey, it's not that big of a stretch.
Really, Paimon? It's not like you don't know me. Do I look like I know anyone who would ask me to coordinate their funeral?
Whose funeral are you coordinating?
Miss Hu Tao is simply helping prepare some props for my film.
Okay.
Not too long ago, I read a collection of horror stories from Liyue. The content was spectacular. In fact, I still feel the need to sleep with the light on even now.
Oh my god.
Anyway, that's not the point. Now that Fontaine's biggest star has returned to the stage, I figured it's about time the industry enjoyed a breath of fresh air.
You might even call it a breath of fresh air, or is that supposed to be tour? That's a horrible joke.
Hey, that's pretty good. I'll have to remember that for my ad posters.
What? You gonna steal my stuff? I call trademark for my line. You don't get to steal that. You better give me my money.
Oh, Paimon sees. That makes a lot of sense. So, did you come to Liyue just to enlist the services of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor?
Well, not exactly.
What that's supposed to mean?
My original plan was to just relax and enjoy the sights. But then I ran into Miss Hu Tao and Mr. Zhongli, and well, you know the rest. I suppose it was meant to be.
It was a fated meeting indeed.
Zhongli sure loves his lofty turns of phrase. But if you ask me, it's all thanks to that man who stopped to ask for directions.
Oh? Who was it?
No, don't tell me these two had an encounter and I didn't get to witness it. These two niggas walked up to each other like, I see a fake ass nigga around the block. I think he wears all brown and gold and black. Yeah, lame ass nigga.
It's someone you know. Wanna take a guess?
It was Nouvellette, wasn't it?
What? How did you guess that on your first try?
Very impressive, my friend. Your guessing game is spot on today.
Like,
Huh. Paimon never thought Nouvellette would be the type to get lost.
I'm sure he didn't get lost. Even I was able to find my way to this place without any trouble. He was already getting ready to leave by the time I arrived. He just wanted to ask someone about the quickest way to get back to Fontaine.
Yup, that's exactly what he asked. This area is full of mountains and rivers. It's normal to not know the fastest route.
for him though, swimming would have probably been the fastest route.
So, were you the one that pointed him in the right direction, Hu Tao?
Of course. I'm also a guide of sorts, you know. So naturally, I also have a great sense of direction. But speaking of your friend...
Okay, what happened?
What about him? He doesn't get out much, does he?
No, he doesn't.
No wonder. He was stiff as a board and way too polite. I would have never guessed he was here on vacation if you hadn't told me.
All in all, he was only here for half a day. I'm pretty sure he is the only one who would consider that to be a vacation.
Oh? This gentleman you speak of must keep a demanding schedule.
I'm sure he does. You didn't see him, but he was dressed like he was about to attend some important meeting. It wasn't anything like what someone would wear on vacation.
Is that so?
Coming from all these niggas around here dressed in suit and tie? Excuse you? What? Said come from the niggas who wear the same thing all year long? Stop it.
Wait, you didn't see him, Zhongli?
Unfortunately, no. At the time, it appeared as if Director Hu and Miss Farina were having quite the productive conversation. I know matters of business can take much discussion, so I decided to fetch some tea for them.
What a shame. That gentleman seemed like a sophisticated sort of guy. I actually think you two would have hit it off.
Nah, these two would have gotten to a scrap session. That's what it'd have been, damn it. Urgh. I bet Jean-Luc went to go fetch tea because he know his bitch ass wouldn't go stand up to the dragon, to the true dragon god around these streets.
Is that so?
Why he look like that? That nigga looked off to the side with a like a weird ass grin on his face. He's like, is that so? And folded his arm. Nigga, you know you gonna get folded. Judging by John Lee's acting and taking into consideration Nouvellette's true identity, could John Lee be avoiding him on purpose? Of course he is, because he don't want that smoke. Don't look at over here. Oh, I see. It is what it is. Truly a pity. That nigga did avoid him because he know what was about to go down.
To borrow Miss Farina's turn of phrase, perhaps it just wasn't meant to be.
Nah, your bitch ass was hiding away from him because you know once he was about to find you, he came to leeway to find you. That's what it was. That nigga said, nah, I'm not going to wait 500 years, 200 years, even 100 years. Nah, nigga, I'm coming to your doorstep this year, nigga. On me. I'm coming. 4.4, I roll at your doorstep. I'm about to find out who this Geo daddy that everyone be talking about, the CEO of Geo. I'm about to roll him up and show him who the CEO of Hydro is, nigga.
Well, with the Traveler around, I'm sure you'll have a chance to get to know each other at some point.
That's right. He's got more friends than he knows what to do with.
I have a certain charm about me.
Well, that's certainly true. Oh, that reminds me. If you get the chance, you should try and talk to Nervalette into loosening up a bit. Just tell him the Palais Mermonia isn't going to fall apart if he disappears for a few days. He shouldn't keep himself cooped up all the time. Even clams open their shells to let in fresh water every once in a while, right? If he's really that much of a stickler for protocol, he can fill out a leave of absence request. He'd have to approve it himself since he handles that sort of thing now, but you know what I mean.
That does make sense.
Seems like this gentleman is also in charge of something pretty important.
He's the fair and impartial Eudex of Fontaine, head of the highest court in the land, otherwise known as the demon who controls all paperwork in Fontaine.
Yeah, sounds like a pretty uptight sort of guy, all right. In my experience, a leader needs to be able to roll with the punches. That also includes knowing when and what to prioritize. It seems like your friend still has a lot of growing to do.
If I remember correctly, he's already several thousands of years old. You're quite right, Miss Hutao.
Oh? Traveler, Miss Farina. Those two individuals over there appear to recognize you.
Oh, it's Navia and Clorand. Hey, over here!
Yeah, come walk your fine asses over here. We got a cool party going on around here.
Chatting over here, and we're wondering if we could join in.
Please, excuse the interruption.
Oh, so polite. No apologies necessary. Any friend of the Traveler and Miss Farina is a friend of mine.
Ah, straight to the point. I like it.
Clorin's profession as a duelist. Oh my goodness, because she gonna make money. But it's a quick explanation from Farina. Dispel some more misguided ideas.
It's getting late. If we want to catch a boat back before dark, we should probably get going.
Indeed. Then, Miss Farina.
Oh, yes?
When are you planning to head back? Do you need us to escort you?
Oh, I don't think that will be necessary. I mean, you're not my subordinate anymore. You don't need to look after me.
I didn't mean it that way. It's normal for friends to travel home together if they run into each other on the road.
There are a lot of mountainous roads in this area. I imagine they'll be even harder to navigate after dark.
Exactly. Just like in those ghost stories. 8 paths converge in a wood. Beside them an old house is stood. If you dare to go inside, not a soul will greet your eye. But if you take a closer look, there may be something you mistook. A candle flickers to and fro, yet there is no wind to make it so. What is its secret? What could it mean? In this wood, where mystery screams.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Farina is Hutao is a great foil for Farina. This is perfect.
Dear demoiselles, ladies, no, I mean friends, please take me with you.
Of course.
For Farina.
Gotta say, Farina, you are really quite the character. By the way, did I hear you mention that Clorand used to work under you? Then you must have also been a leader at some point.
Well, that's, all in the past now. Besides, being a leader is hard. It wasn't the right job for me. I prefer how things are now. I can come and go as I please, and get to enjoy the sweet taste of freedom.
I see. Well, you've certainly picked an apt place to relax. Xiaoying Village is an exemplary choice.
Well, have you all had a good time?
Only the best. And I've learned a lot, too. Thank you so much, Miss Hu Tao and Mr. Zhongli.
It's fine. You've thanked us more than enough already. The next time you're in this neck of the woods, I'll treat you to some dim sum in the city.
Dim sum. Is that some kind of Liyue term for snacks or desserts?
They are a part of it. It's basically a table full of as much tea, sweets, and good company as you can manage.
Oh, so it's basically a tea party. Sounds great.
Make sure to order the winter melon cake and the lotus flower crisp. They're so sweet and delicious, Paimon knows you'll love them.
Ooh, okay. I'll be looking forward to it then.
Need something?
Wait, but didn't you guys say you were here on vacation? How come you're all going home empty-handed?
Tonight or tomorrow morning.
Oh, so what you doing?
Well, I'm about to head to the store. Oh, get up.
Go. No, don't you go over there. Go, get it. Oh, do you need to tell me anything else? You need to tell me anything else? What's all that?
But if Mama does come, I don't know what tonight she gonna come.
Well, you better have that downstairs. At least looking decent.
How about you have it downstairs?
Actually, I gotta put that trash in the car, but I'll wait till you get back to put that trash in the car.
I already did most of the stuff downstairs. How about you sweep the staircase?
Alright, I'll vacuum the staircase instead. Alright, let's get back to it.
Of course I am. I bought tons of fun things to bring home with me. A kite, a parasol, a little tin frog that jumps. Oh, and a stuffed toy of a mythical beast. Chlorand is the one who didn't buy anything for herself.
So, all you're bringing back with you is that tea?
And some tea-flavored hard candies. They're for Xianyun.
Chlorand isn't much of a shopaholic.
Well, one of us has to practice restraint.
Hey, I'm hardly reckless with my Mora. I'll have you know, all the purchases I made today were well within my budget.
What about you, Farina?
Me? Oh, well, I bought some tea, of course. I just had to try all the varieties recommended in the Steambird. Other than that, just some bits and bobs, you know. A little bit of this, little bit of that. They should all be things I can use, I think.
So you fell for a few marketing traps then?
Now Paimon's even more confused. If you bought that much stuff, where did it all go? Into one of Linny's magic packets?
Oh, actually...
Monsieur Neuvillette took them with him.
Oh, so that's what happened. Wait, what? Why did he take them? He's not hoarding treasure, is he?
Like a dragon?
That's quite the imagination you've got there, Paimon. Monsieur Neuvillette just saw the amount of bags we had and offered to take them back for us. I felt a bit bad at first, but, I really did have a lot of stuff.
He even offered to deliver my gifts to the Fortress of Meripede for me once he's done with the day's work.
Oh my goodness, my guy Neuvillette being treated like a damn dog. All these ladies throwing all their freaking shopping crap all over him. He gotta act like a damn dog instead of go deliver the packages like a dog too. Unbelievable. Treat this nigga with the respect he deserves. He a king around these streets.
Neuvillette is a man of his word. If he says he can do something, then he means it.
See, even Chlorand was happy to take him up on his offer. If even his trusty subordinate agreed, then who was I to refuse?
Wow, he seems like a real gentleman. Maybe he's not as uptight as I thought. If only the funeral parlor had an employee as thoughtful, proactive, and responsible as him.
Oh my god, she's sort of throwing Zhongli under the bus right now.
Right, Zhongli?
Indeed.
Okay, what is this? Hold up. What is this immaculate tension I'm feeling right now? She said, right, Zhongli? Almost as if she's like, She's doing that, Yeah, so, somebody I know don't do their job like they're supposed to. And he feels disrespected. Look at that angry face he got.
Cloran said Neuvillette offered to deliver her gifts to Risley. So if we go to the entrance of the Fortress of Meripede, maybe we'll run into Neuvillette. But we don't know exactly when he'll show up.
Oh, that reminds me. A new year of work is about to begin. If there's anything you want to talk about, Zhongli, you know you can come to me. I'm all ears.
Does the director have any concerns?
It just seemed like you were a bit preoccupied today, and much less talkative than usual. He barely said anything other than, "Is that so?" and "Indeed." If you ask me, I'd say you're having a midlife crisis. You're getting to be around that age after all.
Is that so?
Ugh.
I jest. Given its distance from the city, Xianyun Village enjoys a much slower pace of life. Surrounded by such peace and tranquility, I also seem to have developed a proclivity for inactivity. I apologize for making you worry.
I see. What do you think, Traveler? Is this atmosphere putting you in a lazy mood too?
Out of mind, out of sight. Actually, it's supposed to be the other way around. Different worlds should not collide. Different worlds should not collide.
Wow, you are getting really good at these kinds of lines.
Indeed.
That nigga said indeed again.
Oh, that reminds me.
Hold
if
up.
there's anything...
Does the director...
Let's zoom through, and I'm going to check the other one.
That's...
Ugh.
Given its surrounded by... I apologize.
What do you think, Traveler? Is this atmosphere putting you in a lazy mood too?
Out of mind, out of sight.
Wow, you are getting really good at these kinds of lines.
Indeed.
That nigga do be repeating lines. The reason he was inactive talking is because Neuvillette pulled up and he felt that nigga presence. That's why.
Well, everyone, make sure that you've got all your belongings with you before we leave. If there's any souvenirs anyone still wants to buy, the time is now.
Reliable as ever, Miss President.
What is that supposed to mean?
Clorand is right, though. You really are reliable.
It's not what she's saying, it's the way she's saying it.
I will say, I never thought you'd be so easygoing outside of work, Clorand. The tone of voice you use when you're working doesn't exactly make you seem like the type who enjoys interacting with people.
Well, I try to keep my professional and private life separate. That includes my behavior.
You take care now, Traveler. Paimon.
Don't worry, your partner is very strong.
Trying to act cool now, are we? Well, I guess it's not an act for you.
Of course not. I'm the GOAT around here.
Indeed, quite strong.
Of course I am. I'm stronger than everybody on this planet, damn it. I'm a descender for crying out loud. My guy, the GOAT. Aether, real one. I'm the strongest living entity besides that god up there in their floating citadel in the sky.
It's been great talking to you all. I'm really glad I decided to come to Xianyun Village. Maybe we could go on another trip together sometime?
Look, she's making friends. I'm loving it. She's here making friends like she's supposed to, damn it. Not live cooped up in her damn box like what's the most weird ass niggas wanted her to be. Swear. Goofy niggas for real. Let's continue. Gotta go all the way to the fortress. Oh, the entrance to the Fortress of Meripede. What kind of sucks is this entrance had to be right here of all places. Let's go ahead and make our way over there and complete Act 3. Actually, it feels like this act ain't never gonna end. Hold up. Oh, we're on Act 4. Oh. That's crazy. This is considered a world quest? Son of a... I gotta find a way to get up there. Go. Finally, we made it. New Valette. You know you ran into that nigga. I know he ran into him.
It's Neuvillette! We lucked out!
Oh, it's you. It has been some time since our last meeting. Few people frequent this location. Since I was able to conclude my work early for the day, I thought I might take a walk and avail myself of this area's peace and quiet.
You call this early? Do you always work this late, Neuvillette?
Strictly speaking, that depends on the agenda for the day. I am hardly bereft of time, however, so working late is of little consequence to me.
Really? If you have so much time on your hands, then why did you only go to Xianyun Village for half a day?
Because he was ready to run the fade with Zhongli, that's why.
First, I should clarify that I was referring to my lifespan, rather than the time at my disposal on any given day. Second, I was unaware you possessed knowledge of my trip to Xiaoying Village.
My guy, I rode up over there. Remember everything that happened.
I see. Thank you for informing me.
So, did you deliver the gifts?
Yes, they have been safely delivered.
I have to hand it to Clorant. Just a simple gift delivery, and she has the great and mighty Udex at her beck and call.
I was just passing through. It was merely an act of convenience.
All right. Then I hereby confirm receipt of the goods on behalf of the staff of the Fortress of Meripede.
A verbal receipt of confirmation? Is such a formality really necessary for a small matter such as this?
Guess not. This quantity of tea, though, seems a little excessive for a gift, don't you think? Before you know it, they'll start accusing me of taking bribes.
About that. Much of that is my own excess, I'm afraid.
Oh? Why? What happened?
It was buy 10 boxes, get half off.
Oh my god! He fell for the bullshit? What? I'm shocked.
That explains it then. Well, go ahead and leave them to me. I'll get through this stash as fast as I can.
That nigga gonna be kicking back tea. He gonna be kicking back so much tea. It's not even funny.
Oh, there's something else I'd like to give to you.
This is...
What?
A stone slate, engraved with a symbolic design.
While that is an apt description, it is in actuality a legal codex.
A legal codex, huh?
Before the advent of modern writing utensils, information was recorded on stone slabs such as this. The law was no different.
Okay.
Since ancient times, the scales of justice have symbolized the fairness and impartiality of judiciousness. As a tribute to that sentiment, this slate was designed after a traditional legal codex and engraved with a symbol instead of text. During my travels recently, I chanced upon a roadside stall offering tourists the opportunity to try their hand at the ceramic arts. So I decided to have a go.
Oh, okay. Thank goodness you didn't get scammed. You participate in like some crafting stall. Okay.
We joked with Claran some time ago about gifting you a legal codex. So, here you go.
He was like, "Yo, we was clowning your ass about two patches ago about that crap." So I was like, "You know what? My nigga need this." So I went and crafted one for you, bro. Here you go. Use it, dummy.
Ah, so that's what this is about.
I did not expect you to remember it as well. In any case, I hope this can be considered as a reasonable attempt to join in on the banter.
Oh my goodness, my guy don't understand jokes, but he doing his thing, trying to be a part of the squad with the joking. So you gotta respect the effort. Anyway, again, I'm gonna say this right now. This goes back to the BS of this stuff being limited time events. These stories should be permanent. This is legitly linked to the Archon quest by default. This isn't some filler patch thing. This story piece right here is legitly linked to the freaking Fontaine Archon quest. Cause in the Archon quest of 4.1 in Act 4 of Fontaine's Archon quest, they joked about this nigga not having a legal codex. So the fact that that's even put here in this Lancerite event already showed that this stuff is linked together. Why not just let it all be playable as one streamlined timeline of gameplay? But guess what? Not every player is gonna have the same exact timeline. Niggas who've been playing since Jump Street gonna have the exact same timeline. Niggas who decided to leave the game then come back, they're not gonna have the exact same timeline. Niggas who are new, not gonna have the exact same timeline. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, no, all of us do not have the exact same timeline, and it's BS.
It is a very good attempt. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Even your sense of humor centers around the law. That's an impressive level of commitment. Well, a gift of this significance deserves to be put on display, and I know just the place. Front and center in the fortress's showroom.
Surely there's no need for such a grand gesture.
Just kidding. I don't have anything like a showroom. But we do have a storage room. We can put it next to all the mechanical parts Xianyun has collected.
That sounds good to me.
So that's what you were doing in Xianyun Village.
Indeed. Of course, while I was there, I also took the opportunity to taste the local spring water.
That's nasty.
The aftertaste is much purer than what I have delivered to me in Fontaine. It stands to reason that the long-distance transport has a tendency to imbue the water with extraneous emotion. If you want to experience the true flavor, you simply have to go to the source. Perhaps I should organize some time off to do the same elsewhere.
As they say in Leeway, a balance between work and play is sure to keep your troubles at bay.
Then we are of the same mind. It appears my desire is justified.
I love the fact that this nigga a dragon.
If you say so, but you know you don't have to justify a vacation, right? You can just take one. After all, you're hardly bereft of time. You can do whatever you want.
You're quite right. I suppose I suffer not from a lack of opportunity, but rather a lack of inspiration. However, after reading a few articles about Liyue's holiday traditions, the idea popped into my head and made itself quite at home. Seeing as I was free of responsibilities for the morning, I decided to depart at once.
And how was it?
Refreshing. My spontaneous outing seemed to inspire quite a few other spontaneous decisions as well. Take, for example, my foray into ceramics. At first, soil from the ground is granular and unforgiving, but Add the right amount of water, and it becomes soft, moldable, and able to take shape. In the past, I never thought about how quotidian vessels were crafted, but now I have participated in their very making.
And my guy has taken upon a new hobby for spare time. He's like, I'm gonna get some of this water I be collecting from other nations. I'm gonna use this water to freaking craft some ceramic teapots, my guy. Let's get it. I respect it because I also did ceramic teapot stuff in high school. So I got like a couple of it around my room. It's not something glamorous, but like it's like stuff I made, and I appreciate what I made it too.
This is also something I made today.
Oh my goodness, look at this Pokemon level entity crafted thing. I'm looking. But actually, I think this is supposed to represent his dragon form. Because I remember his dragon form doesn't even look like it looked like a water dragon or a surfing dragon. Oh wow, what a big ladle.
That's a ladle?
A ladle.
I meant that it was supposed to be some long-necked sea creature.
That was indeed one of my inspirations.
It's amazing. The color style really matches your style.
Really? You like it?
My man is in utter shock that we like his craftsmanship. My guy, you did a good job off the rip. This looks immaculate.
To tell you the truth, given your unexpected arrival, I find myself quite unequipped to give you the welcome you deserve. Around such an important holiday such as this, human custom would dictate that gifts should be in order. But I'm afraid this is all I can offer. If you'll have it, that is.
Can I really keep this? You made it by hand and everything?
That is precisely why it would do me such a great honor if you accepted.
Then I accept. Thank you.
You are most welcome. Happy Lantern Rite.
Oh, that reminds me. Did you run into Zhongli, nigga? Tell me.
Approve a leave of absence request for myself. That sounds like it could easily lead to a vicious cycle of self-indulgence. Something which couldn't be in further violation of protocol. But I suppose I understand her point. My proclivity to refrain from personal outings does in part originate from a sense of responsibility toward my duties. But it is also due to a lack of desire to engage in the human world. But now I see that the human world is indeed full of many interesting places to discover.
I could have told you that. So many interesting characters got to interact with in this Lantern Rite, and these niggas want to try to act like this is limited time event stuff. No, this is permanent event stuff. They need to just make it permanent event. This is stupid.
Lantern Rite marks the start of the new year in Liyue.
And only that, this is the lunar year, aka the year of the dragon. It only makes sense that Louvelet's fine. Not even fine, I'm not gonna say that. This cool ass nigga was gonna be here.
In the spirit of the season, then, I wish you a year of success as vast and endless as the open ocean.
Really? That was just a world quest? Okay. Hold up, is that my dog? Oh, I finished it. Well, I finished Lantern Rite. I have finished Lantern Rite without a shadow of a doubt. Hold up. Hold on, let me double check. Let me double check. Check. Yep, I finished the entirety of Lantern Rite. For this year at least. I just gotta go do this little quest thing to get the rest of this package crap, and then I did say I was going to wish for characters, didn't I? So
the special security and surveillance patrol isn't involved in regular patrol duties around Fontaine.
I was going to
the people we're after aren't exactly the type who just pop up on the street.
Let's just take a look at what we got going on right here. I'm tempted to wish, but I'm too afraid to do it. I'm so afraid to wish because I spent so much time grinding for these primos, and if I don't get her within the first 60 pulls, it's really going to upset me. Like, very much greatly. That is going to upset me because I really don't want to spend money after what happened with 4.4. And if I do spend money, if I do crack and buckle and spend money, at max is going to be... How much... What's the max I'd be willing to spend? At max, it's gonna be $30. At max, I will spend $30. Nothing more. So I guess before we end it, I guess I'll attempt to wish. I put in my title that I was going to attempt to wish, but now I feel like I need to actually not do it and just save for her rerun banner, which I most likely would spend money on. I'm not wishing for Shiori, so that's for damn sure. So that's not gonna happen. I'm not wishing for Shiori. She can forget it. I'm not getting her. She should have been a 4-star character, not a 5-star. 4.6 on the other hand, I hear some good things going on at 4.6. Rumor potential has that a free 5-star we might get. I hope it's not a standard banner 5-star character. It better be a limited time one. So let's just get it on, shall we? I'm already 10 in, so 20. 30. 40. 50. 60. 70. Please let it be her. It better be Xianyun. Please be Xianyun. Please be Xianyun. The last 50-50 thing I did, I had went hard pity all the way up to 90. So please let it be Xianyun. Give me Xianyun. For the love of God, give me Xianyun. No, this is the shit I'm talking about, bro. What? That's the shit I'm talking about. What? I knew it. I knew how the system worked. I thought I was tripping. I knew exactly how the system works. You have to lose the 50-50 the first time around. That's the only way this shit works. You have to lose it the first time around, and then you have to at least accumulate another, another 70 set wishes to get the character. You have to. I fucking knew this shit. I fucking knew it. And I still wished anyway. Shoot, that just proves that irregardless of what I did for any upcoming 5-star character, unfortunately I would have to low spend money to get them. I'm not a free play. I'm not a free to play nigga. I don't know why I try to sit here and act like I am. And here goes C6. There you go. Happy. Also, I know Gami I got a constellation piece. So I am genuinely pissed because I don't feel like that's right. I can't walk away from this. But that's right. You got constellation too, didn't you? I can't walk away from this. I can't. I genuinely can't. Hold up. Let me take a look at something. Let me take a look at something real quick. I need to look at my stuff real quick. Whoa, how did this happen? Hold up.
The musket is my favorite weapon. It's both powerful and threatening. Sometimes the latter trait is far more useful.
Okay, so that's why that happened. Okay. Yeah, I can't for the life of me. After saving up all those wishes to attempt to at least get one copy and not get her, I for the life of me cannot. I cannot, on my own personal value, I cannot sit here and walk away from this shit being cheated out of my shit. I can't. I can't wait for her fucking rerun banner. Especially knowing that 4.6 might have something crazy. I can't for the life of me wait for this fucking rerun banner. Fuck all that shit. I sat there and told myself I was not gonna fucking wait a minute. Let me see something real quick. I gotta at least make sure my live stream's still going. Is this still going? Go to my live video. Okay, my live stream's still going. So I for the life of me cannot walk away from this with this happening. I can't. For the life of me, I can't.
Feastos are just the best snack. They're easy to carry with you and go with so many
Shut up.
sauces. Actually,
I can't. For the life of me, I cannot walk away from this. I can't walk away from this. Also, I just gotta see something real quick, because hopefully...
Buy some.
Okay. One 980. Hold up, let me. Why do I have 2 likes on my video already? I haven't been on thing long enough. Hold on, I gotta turn my mic down. I'm going to have to change the title of my video. I said no money spent. Unfortunately, I will have to. I will. I don't remember. Did I spend money last time? Wait, hold up. Let me think. Cause I know that I didn't spend money for Navia's trailer. So the entirety of 4.3, I didn't spend money. Well, yeah, I didn't spend money at the entirety of 4.3. Right? So 4.2, I got Farina. And I think I did spend money to get Farina. Unless I saved up money. Saved up whatever to use Farina. To get Farina. But I didn't spend anything on Navia for writing Shogun. I got her for free because I saved up my wishes. And now her banner here, and it's like I can't accept this level of disrespect. I can't be dissed out of my own chances of getting said character because of this BS. I can't. It's genuinely BS. I refuse to walk away being bitched like this. Genuinely, I just can't walk away knowing I just got disrespected like this. So, man. Is my back against the wall right now? Thinking about this. Just thinking about it got me tight right now. Just thinking about it. I can make it. I can make it. I can get it done. That means the first I used to get home tomorrow. Rip money. I use 3 days out of 4. I can do this. I'm not stupid. How? Okay. Hmm? Did he change it? And we're back. We're back. I had to do an unfortunate decision. And no, I didn't spend $100. Absolutely not. I do remember like in the first year, within the first year of this game, yeah, within the first, when did the game come out? Like around November, I started playing Genshin Impact. Probably September. I think I started playing Genshin Impact like a month after its release. Remember, I spent like $250 when I first got my first job and whatnot. Ever since then, I have not spent that egregious level amount of money. But unfortunately, your boy had to do it this time because I refuse to be cheated out of what I'm owed. I can't walk away from that. That's not even enough. Hold up. 4,000? What number was it on? 70? Hold up. Let's go back in time. I gotta look at my line. Okay, let's zoom it back. What do I need? I need to see how many I'm actually on. Okay, this is bullshit. This is absolute bullshit. This is absolute bullshit. To the highest order. I can't, even after I spent $30 just now. I did. I low spent. $30 is the low spent. I'm not spending 50 or 100 fucking dollars in this game. Even with that I spent, I still do not even have enough primos to even guarantee getting her past like the 50 mark. Because you have to, what is it? You have to at least go back to like what, 50, 60, 70 more wishes. I'm only 30 wishes. I won't be able to get her. I genuinely won't be able to get her. I'm genuinely upset right now. Because it's like, huh? And it's horrendous when you take into consideration. Shut up. 31 of these only get 6 more. These not even here because they're what? Factory resetting 11 days from now? Bullshit. It shouldn't be waiting fucking almost a month worth of time for these things to reset at all. Should be 2 days reset time at
Patrol
best.
isn't involved in regular patrol.
I'm genuinely upset. I'm genuinely upset. But at the same time, you can say it's my fault because I decided to wish at the wrong time. Well, now, since that just happened with Xianyun, the likeliness of me having a guaranteed, 5-star of a character I want is going to happen in the next banner. Well, I'm not wishing on Shiori's banner. So, that's not happening. So, this banner, I'm so tight right now because I want to spend the money to get what I'm owed. Honestly, because if I'm going to spend, $30 or something, I better get my money's worth in return back from this game. Especially since I'm old. I'm owed my fucking 5-star. But because on one hand, it's like I'm owed this shit. But on the other hand, they designed the system purposely. So it's like you got to lose your first 50-50 to get the next guaranteed. And this is a recurring pattern for each and every one. So it's like banner 1, you lost a 50-50. And let's say you wait until the next banner that comes out with a different character that you want. You gonna win that 50-50 for that one. But then if you want to wish for another banner come out after that one, you plan to wish on that banner until you get that character, you have to lose the 50-50 first time, then get guaranteed. That means the next banner character that you might wish for, that means you gonna lose the 50-50 again, then get guaranteed. And that's just basically the recycle pattern, which is bullshit. Because it shouldn't be, I gotta lose the 50-50 to get guaranteed. It should be the 50-50 should be guaranteed either or. Especially if it's the character you're specifically after. Which is bullshit. This is utter bullshit. So, because on one hand, I feel like I did not waste money. On the other hand, it feel like I just wasted $30. And I don't know how to feel about that. Because on one hand, I'm thinking, I'll get myself a character I want from a different banner. If I skip a whole bunch of banners and just wait for those character reruns, right? I can think about it like that. Right? It's so crazy. I think I just saved up at least 10,000 worth of primos. All them fucking wishes. I could have just saved them bitches up for whoever character I wanted. But, hey, yo. It is what it is. It seems I'm just going to have to wait for her rerun banner. That might be in 4.8 or 4.7. Right? I hope her rerun banner does not occur when Natlin comes out. Because Natlin got too many potentially awesome characters that's going to be on the way that I cannot fathom the idea of them not being good characters to wish on. And it's like, okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna end the stream right here. I'm gonna save my primos. I'm not gonna come back here wish again because her banner gonna end legitly tomorrow, like tomorrow night or afternoon, whatever. So it's a lost cause either way. So, yeah, that was me wishing, and it was horrible, worst one. But it was to be expected. I knew it was gonna happen. In my gut, I already knew it was gonna happen since I know how the system works. But I still wanted to give it a try because the potentiality of, I've seen people wish on the banner, and the first 50-50 they wish, they got the 5-star character they wanted, right? That's from the legitly limited time banner, and it's not some random 5-star. That's from the standard. But it is what it is. I'm gonna save her. I'm gonna come back for her again when she has a rerun, because these 30 wishes right here, it's gonna be worth it. That means I just have to log in every day till her banner rerun and not even wish for any other character who is new, who might be new, and I'll get her. Hopefully for Natlin comes out. Shoot, I might just skip a whole bunch of banners till Natlin characters come out, honestly. Shoot. Alright. Well, I'm gonna sign off and I'm gonna see y'all later. Deuces.